Kyojuro stood outside in the courtyard, pacing back and forth as he waited for his Yin-chan, who was still in a private meeting with Ubershiki-sama. What does Okiyama-sama possibly want with his beloved? And why must it be in private? He inwardly thought to himself. You know, you're gonna create a hole in the ground if you keep pacing back and forth like that, said Uzui, who has been watching Kojuro's restless movements. The flame Hashira stopped his reckless pacing. Sorry, but I can't help it, he sighs. I guess I'm just a bit worried. I'm pretty sure there's nothing to be worried about, Kojiro-senpai, Mitsuri reassures. The flame filler couldn't help but release another deep sigh before sitting down onto the egwa. I know, it's just... Damn, you really got it bad for Yin-chan, don't ya? Uzui chuckles, sitting next to his friend. Huh, you have no idea. Kojiro smiles lightly as he stares off into space. His heart flutters at the thought of his beloved smile. He longs to be by her side, though, through thick and thin. So, how exactly did you two meet? Uzui asked. You never actually told us. True, Kyojuro never actually told everyone how he and Yin met, aside from surprising everyone when he told them that he was struck by love. However, as time went on, more of his friends began to question the mysterious circumstances surrounding their relationship, leading to speculate and gossip among the group. Despite the rumors circulating, Kyojuro remained tight-lipped about the details, only offering a small smile whenever the topic was brought up, further fueling the curiosity of those around him. I'd met her on the side of a mountain near her village. After I finished my mission of slaying a demon, I overheard some of the villagers speak of a Yokiana. I wanted to see if it was real, and went to the mountain road. When I turned my head back to the village, that's when I saw Yin. She had been following me, Kojiro exclaimed. As he recounted the chance encounter with Yin, Kojiro couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the mysterious circumstances that brought them together. He briefly recalled the way your eyes sparkled with curiosity whenever she glanced at him. And I chased her after, yelling at her to marry me. Oh my god. Sorry, my voice cracked. He laughed softly. So basically, you became a simp and chased after her until she eventually said yes, Sami remarked. Kojiro chuckled. I guess you could put it that way, he admitted with a slight smile. Ugh, you're hopeless. Aw, come on, Shinagawa-kun. I think it's actually quite romantic, Mitsuri said. Huh? Oh yeah, sometimes being a little bit of a simp can go a long way in building a connection with someone you are interested in. It shows that you are willing to go the extra mile to make them happy, to which can be quite indulging. Uzui looked up. Perhaps you should give it a try and get yourself a woman. His remark irked the grumpy white-haired male as he glanced at the tall, flamboyant male with a little angry mark, complimenting appeared on his forehead. What was that, you flamboyant slut? Isanami hissed, fuming conventionally with Gomei gently holding him back from attacking the sound Hashira. That is exactly why you're not popular with girls. Maybe if you weren't such a Grinch, girls would find you attractive, Mitsuri remarked nonchalantly. Shut up, you Sarah Mist. Anyways, I think it's great how much you care and love Yin-chan. I'm really happy that you finally found someone to share your life with, Uzui says, giving Kojiro a grand pat on the back. Thanks, Uzui. Kojiro smiled. Yin means the world to me, and I love her so much that it still overwhelms me sometimes. Nothing could ever change how I feel about her. His heartfelt words rested in the quiet air, his expression reflecting the depth of his emotion. The love he felt for Yin was ecstatic in every word he spoke, his eyes shining with sincerity as his expression, his overwhelming determination and devotion. Meanwhile, everyone couldn't believe that what they were hearing. The courtyard was filled with the stunned silence as Kojo's words sunk in. Seriously? Where did that greatly enthusiastic and admired flame Hashira go? And what is it with the sack of cheese that took his place? Koju-senpai, do you really feel that way? Do you really love Yin-chan? Mitsuri asked. Of course he does. Weren't you listening, Kanroji? Uzui asked, raising a brow. Kojiro smiled and nodded towards his yoka. Yes, Mitsuri, I do love my beloved Yin. He affirmed, his eyes reflecting the depth of his affection for his snowflower. The sincerity in his voice was unmistakable, a sense of warmth and tenderness. Then prove it. I challenge you, Rengoku-senpai. Mitsuri exclaimed with a smile. Her green eyes sparkled with determination as she stood tall with her hands on her hips and the other pointing towards the flame-haired senpai. She knew deep down that Kojo was being completely honest, but she wanted him to prove her just how strong his love for Yin-chan truly is. Hanada, a challenge. Well, this should be exciting. Shinobu says cheerfully. Why challenge Rengoku, Gonroji-chan? Uzui asked. As the Hashira of love, I take love very seriously. Therefore, I want to test how serious is your love for Yin-chan. So, Ko-senpai, the pink and green-haired girl asked before eagerly pointing a finger towards the flame Hashira. Mitsuri was known for her playful yet determined nature, always ready to challenge those around her in matters of the heart. Despite her cheerful demeanor, she has a keen eye for sensory and was not easily swayed by empty words or gestures. Her question hung in the air, inviting Kojo to prove the depth of his feelings for Yin in a way the only she could desire. I hereby challenge you to an arm wrestling match. If you win, then your love for Yin-chan raises strong and true. But if I win, then you owe me a strawberry rum soda, Mitsuri said. Kojiro only smiled before standing. His posture straightened as he bowed his fist and balled his fist and eyes blazing with determination. I happily accept your challenge, Kanroji-chan. I'll prove to you that my love for Yin burns hotter than 1,000 suns. Kojiro boosted enthusiastically. Both he and Mitsuri staring each other down with flame in both their eyes. Well, this should be fun. Uzui face-palmed. Konroji and Mitsuri sat in front of one another at the kabuda. Both had rolled their sleeves up slightly, resting their elbows on the table surface, hands raised and arms slightly curved. Remember, Kanroji-senpai, don't go so easy on me, just because I'm a girl, Mitsuri tells him with a determined look in her eyes. She knew Kanroji was a formidable opponent, but she was ready to face him head on and show him what she was made of. I wouldn't count on it. Besides, as your mentor, this is the perfect opportunity to show me just how strong you've gotten. Kojiro tells her, all right, you two, I want a good, fair, and flamboyant match. So no cheating and no trash talking, Uzui announced as Kojiro and Mitsuri gripped one another's hands tightly, their eyes locked in determination, everyone eager to witness the fiery match about to uphold. I don't call this a fair matchup, Sani remarked. True, Kojiro is indeed quite muscular than Mitsuri, his biceps ripped from years of training, showcasing his dedication to physical strength. Mitsuri, on the other hand, possessed a different kind of strength. Her muscles may not be visible and defined as Kyojuro's, but were no less powerful in her own right. Okay, get ready, get set, go, Uzui yelled, and on cue, the two competitors immediately tightened hands, their muscles in place and pushing with all their might against the other's grip, despite having the strength of. Mitsuri struggled slightly, trying to push Kojuro's arm back towards the table. Kyojuro, on the other hand, wasn't even trying to force Mitsuri's limb down. He had simply braced his arm against hers, unmoving, pacily feeling her struggle. Come on, Kuroji-chan, you can do it. Iguro cheered softly. The Love Husher refused to back down. She was nothing if not competitive, especially with strawberry soda on the line. Both Hashirus struggled against one another, determined to be the one to win the arm wrestling match. With sweat beaming down their foreheads, both ecstatic, extending their strength against one another as they strained harder, fists shaking, trying to gain the edge over the other. Kyojuro was grunting as he struggled against Mitsuri's strength, though she may not look it, but the girl was indeed strong. So strong, in fact, that she could easily crush Marukudama nuts, the toughest nuts to crack, with her bare hand. The battle raged on for what seemed like an eternity, each combating, refusing to back down. Mitsuri felt the strain in every fiber of her being as she struggled against Kojuro's unwielding strength. She clenched her jaw, determination echoed in her face as she pushed back with all her might. The muscles in her arm quivered with the expression, aching under the pressure of the intense hand gripping. Kojuro's unwavering strength seemed to be overpowering her, inching her arm closer to the edge of the table. All seemed in vain, and Kyojuro might win with hands down, when his red and golden eyes suddenly widened. Instantly, Mitsuri heard his breath hitch as she saw his expression went from serious to awe, which could only be sunrise, as love struck. So while her opponent was seemingly distracted by something, or rather, someone, Mitsuri cased the opportunity, and with almost no effort on her part, shoved Kojuro's arm down to meet the table. Thump. And Kanroji wins!